edition of Sports Talk on the WJRG television network. I'm Dr. Jerry Green. The show is being produced by my good friend, Big Don from Big Don Production. What's up, Don?
Everything's good.
All right. And all the way in Frederick, Maryland. Stick your head up, Larry. My brother-in-law, Larry Pearson. What's up, Larry?
Everything's great.
All right. And our sports legend, Anthony McLean. What's up, my brother? God bless you. Welcome back.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Every moment move with Kendall Tyson. What's up, my brother? God bless you.
God bless you, gentlemen.
All right. Our sports legend as well, Bruce Austin. What's up, my brother?
Everything's beautiful. Beautiful holidays so far.
All right. And the bishop, all the way from Maryland himself, Power to Stand Outreach Ministries. And what's your name? What they called you, Bishop from Africa again?
Omo Wally.
The son has returned.
The son has returned. What's up, my bishop? God bless you.
Hey, well, if you can't beat them, make sure they don't go either.
All right.
Good one.
And one of the greatest pastors in the world, Basileia, Pastor Walter Teague. Walt, we send our condolences to your church family on the loss of a couple of years. I think that was your brother-in-law?
Yes.
Send our condolences to your family, man. All right.
Yeah,
Appreciate
sure.
it.
All right.
Sure.
So, but Anthony, Kendall, and Bruce, give me your feedback on the toy drive last Saturday, real fast. Make it real short. Give me your feedback on the toy drive.
Man, it was great to see all the toys. Go ahead.
Wonderful event. It was great to be, great to be a part of it.
All right. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah, it was great to see all the people bring all the toys, and I know the kids had a great one, man. It was real nice. The entertainment was great. Overall success, brother.
Thank you. Go ahead,
It was one of the most wonderful evenings of my life, as I always say, being a part of WJRG and a toy drive. I thought it was spectacular.
Okay, well, we got a big one coming up in March as well. So get ready for that one, all right? You know me, I'm going to keep it moving. And I just want to share something. I did get my CAT scan back. Everything is stable. Nothing really changed.
Good. Amen.
Everything is stable. I thank God for that as well. All right.
Amen.
Larry, it's on you, my brother.
Okay, first of all, we witnessed some good games over the Christmas holidays. First of all, shout out to the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay.
Yep. Dallas Cowboys look pretty good. Pretty good. They didn't look great. They had the Redskins down and out and just couldn't take it to them all the way. You know, they should have ran them out of there. But they kept the Redskins close. But overall, they got a great offensive team for next year, but the defense needs a lot to improve. Okay, Bruce, since that's your team, let's talk about your Cowboys going forward.
Yeah, they got a lot of changes. It's a couple of guys that's on thin ice around there, especially Diggs. They got Sam Williams, a lot of them guys not panning out. That was real high draft picks. So they got a few draft picks in their pocket. So they're gonna make some moves. They can't keep doing the same thing and expect different results. So,
Okay, Kendall.
Right, Kendall.
Well, the Dallas Cowboys are not in the playoffs, so that is just another season of unfulfilled expectations. They're the most popular team in the NFL. Let's just say that they're still popular, but they need to make some changes. I can say two names. I can say Dak Prescott, Danny White. That says it all for me.
Okay, Anthony.
Yeah, you can make the argument that they have the best offense in the NFL, but the defense has been their big letdown. I'm not sure where they're going to wind up drafting. I would, if they can move up, probably get the best defensive, best available defensive player you can. I'd even, I would almost even give the Raiders a call and see what they want from Matt Crosby.
Wow. Who else you got next, Larry?
Okay, Bishop.
Well, honestly, I enjoyed watching Dallas play. Of course, you know, I was a fan of Mr. Booker, but other than that, they did their job, and I don't want to undercut Marcus Mariota having to step in like he did. I know he's a veteran, the whole 20 yards, and he did what he could do to get him back in the game, but it just wasn't enough. Dallas's offense is next year they're going to be an offense to contend with. Their defense still suspect, but what do we expect? So Bruce, I'll say it for you. Wait till next
Yeah, man.
Okay,
I bought a
Donald, go ahead
pound
and
of
talk to me.
mothballs.
year.
Donald, go ahead and talk to me.
Well, I don't even know why we're having this conversation. I watched
Me
the
either.
game. I didn't watch the game. It didn't mean a thing to me. I
This
didn't
is
see
their
Dallas.
farewell speech,
I got suckered into it, man.
Spectacular. They beat up the Commanders a little bit, who didn't have their full team. That didn't count for nothing. So I'll leave it at that.
I think he wanted to see my last tear, man.
The last tier be the next game if Dak play. They still got one more.
Woo.
Walter T.
Wait until next year. That's all I got to say. Ain't too much conversation for that.
Okay, Jerry,
Wait
you
till
got any
next year.
words on
I
that?
pass.
No, it's just that the Cowboys, that they underachieved, as far as I'm concerned, because after they beat Philly, I think on Thanksgiving, we had them up in the air. We had them, going to win the next so many games, and they lost something like 4 out of the last 5 games. That was underachievement because maybe they rolled too high after that Philly game on Thanksgiving or something. Because after that, they went downhill.
It wasn't them, Jerry. It was us. Our expectation was up too high. They do this every year. So all
They
of a
do what they
sudden now
normally
they're
That's
do.
cold.
They do this every year. Our expectation was too high for those guys.
Yeah, I thought y'all was moving on from that.
What are you bringing up?
Okay, we're gonna talk about the Rams. Even though the Rams don't got no really big games coming up, I just want to talk about their last game. Where they had a really big lead, and I don't know whether they lost focus or because their secondary fell apart, and they let the Seahawks come back on them, and that might have huge implications going to the playoffs. But Walter, since you wasn't here last week, what do you think happened to the Rams?
Well, isn't that a crazy way to get kicked out of overall pick? The guy just casually picks the ball up, like we're gonna pick the ball up and give it to the ref, and they say, "Oh, wait a minute, that's 2 points." And it would have never went in overtime. But that was
you
crazy.
should have never got that far though.
But it did. But what I'm saying is, what a freaky play. I mean, he literally just picked the ball up. Let me just pick it up, and they reviewed it, and it turned into a 2-point conversion, which is allowed them to get into, overtime. But like you said, what a ramifications. They went from the first overall having a bye to now, as it stands right now, their first game is against Philly. So what a shakeup, They would have had to bye or even had to play whoever the 7th seed, because they would have to bye. Now they got to play Philly. So that was a big shakeup. I was just looking at that bracket. But yeah, their secondary, as you said, it's been suspect this year. If in Seattle's wide receivers are good, and Jigba or whatever his name is, man, he leads the league in receptions, and they're really good. And they got a great defense. The Rams have a habit, of getting the league. And like I said, I told my daughter they could beat anyone or they can lose to anyone. That's just who they are. But I'm good. I think Stafford could beat anybody in the league, so I'm good. But it did have big ramifications. Yep.
Okay, anybody else want to comment on that? I just want to give Walter, since he wasn't here last week.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
I think we said all we had.
I like what Pastor said. So I'll go along with that. And I wanted to ask Bishop about Sam Donald now.
But
Well,
Matthew Stafford for the Rams is a Hall of Fame quarterback, and he's shown us he can come back. He's shown us a lot, so it looks like the Rams have a good shot coming out the NFC. They got a greater shot as anybody, even though there were some long-term ramifications. Sometimes you got that X factor and that experience. He's shown us what he could do for years. He's been very good at Detroit. He just didn't have a team behind him. First time he gets a team, LA, he wins the Super Bowl. So says a lot about him.
To answer your question, Donald, I still think Sam Darnold's going to do what Sam Darnold does. He looks good regular season. Looks awesome regular season. Come playoff time, like a cheap suit, Red.
I'm waiting on it.
One more comment, Larry, on that. What piggyback on Bishop said, I think Sam Darnold was playing for his career because if he could have, no, serious, if he could have lost to the Rams 3 times under pressure situations like that, he threw 2 picks, but they pulled it out.
right.
One before that, they got beat. He threw 4 picks. Last year with Minnesota, they destroyed them. So that was a big win for Sam Darnold. I wanted to add that. I forgot about that until Bishop just brought that up. Yep.
We're going to wait and see what happens. If Sam Darnold even goes to the Super Bowl, hats off to you, sir.
Okay.
Gang made a mistake. End of story.
We're gonna move on to the Lions, and not just the game. The Lions got basically they just got humiliated by the Green Bay Packers. The defense
by the Minnesota.
By Minnesota.
By Minnesota.
He didn't
The
want to say
defense,
Minnesota,
the
but that's
defense
okay.
was awesome for Minnesota. I give him credit of that. I think the Lions. I think Dan got a little frustrated this year. I think trying to do too much. I think his coaching style, he got to go back and rethink that. Somebody need to sit down and talk to him about, just having one direction, going forward and 4th down each and every time. That works sometime, but that's not your game plan. You don't do that every week in and week out. And I think that costs his team a lot. And I think, are they in a rebuilding mode? No, but they do need some offensive linemen, and they need some defensive help. So,
Yeah.
I'm talking to, is Dan really in trouble, or they just need to reload? Go ahead, talk to me, Anthony.
Yeah, they got to work on both sides of the line. Offensively, they had a little bit of injuries on both sides, but they've got to. I think they really have to evaluate if they want to go forward with Campbell. I mean, he is what he is. I don't think he's ever going to be one of these guys that's not going to be aggressive. To be honest with you, it's what's kept him having the job. It's what's kept his players play for him. They're there's a loyalty to him that you don't see with a lot of coaches. But all that being said, they've got to do something to stay healthy, because this is the 2nd straight year now that they've had all of these injuries on both sides of the line. I don't know if they got bring in a new training staff or something, but they don't, like you said, they don't have to clean house, but they've got to add some sort of stability, maybe more so on defense than offense.
Okay, Pastor Walt.
I disagree. I think Campbell he's there. They play. That's his style. The thing that's hurt them 2 years in a row is their injuries. I mean, they were playing with their 3rd string center against a great defensive coordinator. He was just targeting. He was lining up over the center, and they was raving havoc. Their strength last year and the years before was your offensive line. Probably behind Philly, they had the best offensive line. Their offensive line is decimated. So that's a big thing. But that's his MO. I think he goes for it too much, but that's who he is. It cost him a couple of games, I think, this year, going 4th down every time. One of them, a couple of times he should have took the 3 points, but I think that's who he is. And like Ant was saying, they play for him. I mean, they play hard for him. They got a great offense. They got killed on the offensive line and their secondary. I think all their quarterbacks are out. Everyone they're starting quarterback. Their 2 safeties are all pros. and they're out for the whole year. And now their backups were hurt. So, can't play like that. That's what happened to Kansas City. Their offensive line is decimated too. Can't play without offensive line.
But whether injuries or not, nobody gets sympathy for injuries. Every team has them. Go ahead, Bishop. What do you think? And do you think going with Campbell is you think he need more leadership to help him, or some older coach working with him, or somebody in his ear or something?
Well, first and foremost, I do credit Campbell for being as daring as he is. New defensive coordinator, because his other one went to the Jets. His front line, his O-line was kind of decimated with that center, and you made mention of it, Pastor T. Twice that center lost the ball, 6 turnovers. That's not an easy thing to do. So, it looked like the Minnesota O-line went to Detroit yesterday. But nonetheless, one thing I do want to point out to you, Larry, and I'm gonna jump over. Campbell does need some help, not as much as we think. He needs healthy players, period, on both sides of the ball. You get that whole team healthy, and Detroit is still the same formidable team that they were in days gone by. But the one thing I want to notice, Minnesota has spoiled not one, but 2, and possibly a third.
Talk about Minnesota.
They took out Dallas, took Dallas out of the playoffs. They took the Lions out of the playoffs. They won't take Green Bay out of the playoffs, but they can push Green Bay down to the 8th spot should they beat them.
Good point.
Unless Green Bay wins the NFC North.
Well, I personally
does Jordan Love have a concussion?
Who?
Willis. They've already said Willis is going to start on Sunday.
Yeah, Jordan Love has a concussion. Yeah.
Y'all better take Minnesota. Y'all done went against me twice already.
So you're talking about Detroit Lions, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, to me, Detroit, they underachieved as well, even though they, like I said, they had some players hurt. But going for that 4th down all the time, like I said, they came back to bite them in the butt. Just that simple. Because you got to get points. Football, you got to get all the points you can get. Can't fool around, taking chances all the time, and expect for your offense to do these certain things, because the defense know what you're going to do. They know you're going for it. So get the points. That's why you got a field goal kicker. Get the points and try to win the game the best way you can. Don't try to outcoach everybody, and you're going to mess around and be outcoached yourself. Get the points. Get the points. That's all I want to say to Detroit Lions.
I think he outcoached himself.
Okay, Donald.
Well, Detroit Lions had the last 3 great years, and they like the Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. All them guys just done ran their course now. They won't be on top like this next year. They're and them rebuild is going to take a few years to rebuild. Detroit Lions, they done ran their course. I understand what you're saying about the coach. I heard all that, but just done ran his course now. That's why you got to win it when you're on top. You're number 1 seed. You turn around and blow it. You're not going to be number 1 seed every year.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of injuries they had a lot of bad luck with their injuries. Plus, like we always say, man, the rest of the league is getting better. Yeah. And once you have all them injuries and the other teams getting better, it's hard to stay on top, man. You know what I mean? And you can always set next player up, but it's a big difference in your stars being out there and the next player up. You know what I mean? So I think Detroit, I wouldn't call it a rebuild, but I think they got a few holes that they got to plug in, you know what I mean, to get back where they want to be. I don't think the coach is going nowhere because, like they said, that's his style. He's not going to change. And other than that, I think he do a pretty decent job. That's the only fault I see him doing is taking too many chances. But other than that, I think he's doing a pretty good job.
So Bruce, look at look at the Commanders. Last year we thought, oh man, they're gonna be Super Bowl next year. Look, they got hurt and they're scrubs. Man, injuries, you know.
Same thing. They can almost look in the mirror at each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same exact thing happened to them 2 years in a row.
We also thought Cincinnati would be a contender.
Nah.
This season, what happened?
That's been 7 years since we thought that.
But I'll tell you this: if they do the same thing 4 years in a row, there's gonna be some change because you can't do the same thing every year, get the same results, and blame it on injuries. Okay?
Right. Yeah, but
Larry, they hurt. Look at your team. They got 10 losses.
I was about to say that.
But regardless whether it's injuries or not, if the owner's looking at it as far as wins and losses and why, you know.
But Larry, before Campbell got there, they had one season they didn't win a game. Come on now. Not a game.
But when you improve, you don't feel like going the opposite way now.
Yeah, but when
but I have a question.
It's a difference in playing good and bad and having everybody injured.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a big difference in that now. You can't control injuries.
No.
You know.
And the reason you might not be on top the following year, because even when they come back off them injuries, everybody don't come back 100%.
No, they don't.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
Those boys done blew it. They was number one, and now it's going to take them a few years to get back. That's just the way I see it.
Do you question? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Do you question the coaches? I don't know, IQ. Let me explain what I'm saying. As soon as you said that they play for him, they play hard for him. I think of coaches that teams played really hard for. Matter of fact, they played so hard for this one particular coach that when he was an assistant coach for the Chicago Bears, I've never seen an assistant coach be carried off. Buddy Ryan. He got to Philadelphia, and Philadelphia was a hard playing team. I mean, Reggie White, Randall Cunningham. I mean, that was but they never closed the deal. It was almost like they played for him. And so he rah-rah. He had that 47 defense. And I think about Rex Ryan also. Rex Ryan was also a pretty good coach as far as the players were concerned, but he also took chances. And when I think about all the great coaches, they put the points on the board. I mean, when you think about Bill Belichick, Bill Walsh, think about all of them. Whenever they got down to that, 5 or 6, hey, listen, they put the points up. They weren't going for that 4th and whatever. Can you remember Bill Belichick going on 4th and 5? At any time. I mean, pretty much was pretty much.
So, but the league has changed now, Kendall. The league has changed. This is the new NFL. You going for now? You got field goal kickers. Can you remember field goal kickers attempting 70-yard field goals?
I know.
Now it's like, you know what I'm saying? So this is just the new NFL. It's just like.
I'm sorry, Pastor. You think it happened with the quarterbacks? Because now you got these running quarterbacks, the Lamar Jacksons, the Pat Mahomes, the Josh. Pretty much as the quarterback position forced you to go for that 4th down. Because
I think it's because the offensive are gotten so prolific that they don't want to get the ball back. So they're like, okay, right now. So it's 4th and 1. It's like, okay, I'd rather go 4th and 1 than turn the ball over and give it to Pat Mahomes or give it to so-and-so or Josh Allen. Let's just keep going. Let's keep present. Look at the coach for the Patriots. I mean, he ran backwards, called timeout to run time off the clock. You know what I mean? Right. And if it didn't work, they would have killed him. Remember, he was down there and he had the guy go down didn't score the touchdown. And then threw it to Diggs, but he did that to run time off, but it worked. So now you're getting more of this analytical, except for the only one that's really doing it the old school way is Tomlin. If Tomlin get down there and it's 4th down, he can kick a field goal. You know what I mean? Right. But the rest of the guys, they go for it.
That's the right way to do it because when the old word was you never take points off the board.
Never take points off the board.
You know what I mean? And as long as you adding points, I could see your point when you said 4th and 1. But these folks going 4th and 5.
Oh, I agree. Campbell to me is Campbell. Yeah, Campbell. I agree. Campbell has cost his. There was a couple of games I watched this year. I was like, come on, bro.
He
You
went
know,
to the other side.
you don't kick the field goal, man. And now when you get it the next time, you already went. You know what I mean? You already missed 3, so now he's trying to do it so he can get it back. Now you done missed 6. You know,
Right.
now you just dug a hole, so now you just done kill your team. Yeah,
That's the point I was making, Pastor.
Yeah.
To put them in, they got to score twice to win. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
When you could put them in that situation where it's not only a touchdown, now you got to score twice.
But I seen the Rams lose 2 Super Bowls, one against Pittsburgh when they should have had 21 points. They went into halftime with only 9 points because they kicked 3 field goals.
Yeah.
Right? And it was 9, something like 9-7 or 9 something. Pittsburgh come right back out, touchdown. Now instead of being up 21-7, you down 14-9. You know, that's
it worked both ways. It always looked good when you succeed, though.
Yeah.
The league average, like 15 years ago, the league average of teams going for it on 4th down was about 20%. It's about 47 now.
Right.
And I'd be willing to bet you of that 47, 37 of it is Campbell.
Campbell, I bet you too. Yeah, he go for it all the time.
The other thing you might want to throw in there is the fact that those that won't go for that 4th down play, if they feel like they're within field goal range. And I mean, you've had kickers kick field goals. They've never kicked the 56-yarder. Suddenly out the clear blue side, they get this super boot. So, I mean, what are you going to do? And the rules have changed too, because I don't know, to me, and I'm not the football guy that you guys may be, but I can see there seems to be a bit more of an intricacy to the plays that are played now. I mean, I never knew what a double slant was until one of the commentators had it. What the? You know, I didn't know what happened. I'm going to give you a great example. That play with Addison just last night. I mean, I never saw that coming. Didn't even know it was a play that they had in their book. It worked. Got him. He scored on it. So, hey, you know, a lot of intricate plays these days. So it's a combination of things. Football in the 21st century is nothing like what it was, quote unquote, in the late 20th century. All right. Smash mouth football is gone. Now we play Cinderella football where
That's just the same difference. Now, if you hit the guy real hard, it's a foul. I mean, what's wrong? You didn't do anything. You just hit him hard. Now it's a flag. You know,
I know.
Unnecessary roughness. But anyway.
They had 3 bad roughing the passer calls from the weekend, even up to this year. Crazy stuff. I mean, guys running 100 miles an hour. How are he supposed to stop himself?
Yeah,
he can't.
Yeah, but Ernie, what you said makes sense. You know, they got a lot of different things that determine whether you're gonna go for it on 4th. For instance, if the team that you playing against, that offense is scoring touchdowns, and then your defense can't stop them,
that's right.
You got no other choice but to go for it.
You got to keep the ball, man. You can't give it back.
You got to keep the ball.
You do.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree. And when you don't, you pay for it. Just ask, and no disrespect, Walt, but ask the Rams. Just ask the Rams.
Yeah. Okay. Kelsey played a good game, but my question to you, I know the answer already. If Kelsey come back, he'll be an average player. He won't be a great player. But is Kelsey going to retire? Number 1, and number 2, is Kelsey going to be a first-round Hall of Famer? First ballot.
Oh, yeah.
Start with
the first.
The second answer is definitely.
Definitely.
Is he coming back? He shouldn't. But.
No.
Yeah, but I think
especially the fact because Mahomes not going to be at the beginning of the year. So yeah.
It all depends on if he is even thinking about it. I think it would definitely depend on how bad Mahomes is going to be. Is it going to be out for the whole next year?
No, he's not going to be out for the whole next year.
Yeah, but you never know. What, he got, an ACL?
Yeah.
So you never know how those going to heal. I've seen guys stay out the whole year.
I see people come back within 6 months.
I don't know about 6 months.
Well,
that was Adrian Peterson.
Injury to an athlete, about an 8-month injury to
an athlete. Yeah, Adrian Peterson. Yeah, but he was a running back. You know.
Yeah. But Kelsey, at the end of the game yesterday, Kelsey was in the stands actually shaking people's hands and all that other stuff. And
you know what that means?
Yeah. I don't think he was wishing a Merry, or he might have been wishing a Merry Christmas, but I think a lot. I think
Giving him a
he's
cash
already
app.
made up in his mind. And
But it's just in case,
Yeah.
just in case. Last game at Kansas City.
he doesn't, he doesn't have anything else to prove. He's going to go into the Hall of Fame. He's had his Super Bowls and everything like that. Now he and his brother can just become the other annoying version of the Manning brothers, I guess now.
They are annoying.
Anthony, have you watched their commercials? I'm already annoyed.
Travis
Oh,
Kelce.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Travis Kelce is an 11-time Pro Bowler,
Yep.
a 4-time All-Pro,
Mhm.
and a 3-time Super Bowl winner.
Yep.
Right, he's been in movies. He's got his podcast. If there was, and obviously, he probably is not going to go to the school of Tom Brady, and I think what I mean by that is Tom Brady kept telling his wife he's going to retire. Things changed in his life. Let's keep it real. So I think it's over for Travis Kelce. I was watching him go to the audience. His boy is not coming back, and it's over. It's a wrap.
Who said that? His boy ain't coming back.
I mean, Pat Mahomes not going to be back at the beginning of the year.
That's right. Larry,
No.
he got-
He ain't gonna be back at the beginning of the year. No.
Yeah.
One thing for sure, he never answered the question. He was asked the question. He never gave an answer whether he was coming back or not.
No, he didn't.
So
He didn't.
he wants it to be up in the air. Anything we say now is just
Well, that's
guessing.
the athletes do that, man.
Anything we say now is just flat speculation. We don't know for sure. But
Yeah, we wouldn't expect him to announce his retirement after that game anyway.
No.
You know what I mean?
Because Mahomes not there, he wanted to steal the spotlight. He wanted to talk about him.
Yeah, but don't forget he's gonna surpass. See, Tony Gonzalez was one of the top tight ends in NFL history.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's gonna surpass Tony Gonzalez for
Yes.
Kansas City and one of the top tight ends. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he definitely gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh, no doubt.
Does he want to put his body on the line without his star quarterback?
No, I think he finished, man. I think he finished.
Yeah, I think he finished. Well, I think if he would have won the Super Bowl last year, I think he would have retired. I guess,
Right.
he probably said, no, we can't go out like that, so let's try it. But now with Mahomes out, what are you going to do? Wait 2 more years? Nah, I think.
I have a question. Is he an all-time top 5 tight ends? Can you put 4 in front of
He
him?
might be number one.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think
Over Tony Gonzalez, Shannon Sharp?
Yeah, he's over them already.
Oh, yeah.
Shannon Sharp wasn't that far up there.
Tony
Shannon
Gonzalez
Sharp's the
was
first ballot Hall of Famer, man. How can you say he's not that bad? Shannon Sharp is the first ballot Hall of Famer, man.
With 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah. Shannon Sharp was a bad man.
Yeah, he was bad.
He redefined that tight end. He was like a wide receiver playing tight end. He was probably one of the first ones.
Yeah, but the reason I said that because they had Tony Gonzalez at number 1 tight end.
Oh, no, I agree. No, I agree with you, Tony Gonzalez.
You know,
but we go back to if we flip the basketball, which we should have been, but if we flip to basketball, remember you were talking about SGA with Kevin Durant at OKC, and we said we're down. We say they're gonna have a statue of him. Well, Travis Kelce got 3 Super Bowls. Tony Gonzalez don't have any. So you know what I mean?
That's itself, right?
So you know who's gonna get the statue?
Yes, sir.
But Tony Gonzalez was a bad man.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Now, this Sunday, 4:00, we got the Philadelphia Eagles going to Buffalo in their house. I think Philadelphia going to beat it by at least, I say 7 points. I ain't going to say 10. And they're going to do it on the ground. They do ground and pound. And when they try to stop the running game, because right now Buffalo is giving up more running yards than any other team in NFL.
Yeah,
So,
but Larry, you know it. Nobody might not even play for Philly. They got no reason to play. Don't forget that.
Yes, they do.
No, they
Yes,
don't. They don't have no reason to play.
They've locked up already. They already won the East. They're a 3rd seed.
The only game this week is the Panthers.
Yep.
Ant team. That's the only team, really. Only game even worth watching this week is the Panthers. That's the only game left.
Because it's
But
crazy,
the
it's
Bills
crazy
have
to get
to
anybody
win. The
hurt.
Bills
at this
have to
point.
win to stay in contention.
Don't the Eagles?
Yeah,
Don't
but
the
we
Eagles
saying
still have?
Philly. We
One at a
saying
time.
Don't
One
Philly
at a
not
time.
gonna
One
win
at
no
a time. One at a time.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Don't the Eagles still have an outside chance of getting the number 1 seed though?
Oh, no.
think
Number
so.
1 seed? No, I don't think so.
Let
It's
me
not.
I think
check that.
Seattle would have to lose to was it the
Carolina.
Dolphins? No,
They play
Yeah.
Carolina. They play
Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah,
They
Carolina. I wish they would, because then the Rams would come back up, but I don't see it.
I think because what's going to happen is these two teams might meet in the Super Bowl.
Nah,
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Philly and Buffalo.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean,
No.
that
it
might
could,
happen.
it could
Well,
be. I mean,
I think Denver, New England have something to say about that. The Denver
I'm
Broncos
thinking the same
are
thing
13-3. They got 12 come from behind victories, which is an NFL record, and
Yep.
no one talks about them. I think they ought to be, taken seriously. I think, Drake May. You got Josh Allen and Drake May coming down for a showdown. It's like one of the biggest games of the year. It's going to be New England versus Buffalo. So I just. There's some
between
team.
New England and Buffalo.
In my own opinion, and again, this is my own opinion. I'm looking over my shoulder at the Jaguars. Now they don't look like they're getting much.
They look
done.
very good.
I am certainly not going to act like they ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
They look good. Haven't they won like 5 in a row or something like that?
Sure, they look good. They went into Denver and manhandled them.
That's
They manhandled that defense. They did whatever they wanted to.
exactly.
The Jaguars
real
on a 6-game winning streak.
6 games.
Again,
They're doing their
what a
thing.
But
difference
the
the coach
Texans on a
makes.
7-game winning streak, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
them too.
What a
That's
difference the coach makes.
gotta
They got
watch.
the coach from Tampa Bay last year, and he was their offensive coordinator.
Wow.
He said he went in there and reevaluated everything, even changing the quarterback's stance before he catches the ball. They reevaluated everything. And again, another one, he came from the Rams. He came from the Rams offensive coordinator, and he went to Tampa Bay, and then he went there. But he was a high rated or value quarterback coming out of college from Clemson, and he never panned out. He never had a good coach. And now he looks like what he's supposed to be, Trevor Lawrence.
right.
They went in there and manhandled Denver.
Yeah.
You got to keep your eye on a team like that because those are true to life. Those two teams you just mentioned are true to life sleepers, and on any given Sunday can emerge. So
Yeah,
I'm
but
not.
I remember we was ready to give up on Trevor Lawrence.
We did.
I'm telling you, and not only we were, they were too. They was like, "Wow, well, is he really that good?" Yeah, they was. It was that kind of whispers, like Tua. They were like, well, I don't know, but you can see what's the difference with a quarterback.
Oh man,
He's 6'5", about 240.
Look at the Bears too.
Monster.
Exactly.
But the difference in a quarterback.
NFC, that's another team. I won't go to sleep on the Bears either. Okay, I know Seattle's great. I'll give them that. 49ers are playing great football. I will give them that. The Eagles are the Eagles. I'll give them that. And I'll even slide Green Bay in there, but I will not take my eyes off the Bears. Caleb Williams might come out of a box, out of a shoe, out of something, and suddenly jab slap you before you know it, you've been hit. What just happened? Which one of you?
If the Bears take off the 49ers at Candlestick.
Exactly, and that's going to be a pivotal game right there.
That's going to be a good game.
Begin in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a good game, man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think Kyle Shanahan should be coach of the year for what he's done with that team. This is a team that was hurt all year, and they got an opportunity to be the number 1 seed, actually.
Yes.
And they were hurt all year. Even Donald didn't believe it. I kept saying, Don, they're going to be all right. They're going to be all right.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, you know what
Donald's
strategy was to make you believe that they weren't going nowhere, and all the time he's on praying, dear Lord.
I know he wasn't.
I got to eat some serious crow about Shanahan. I thought that he would be the first coach fired. So anybody knows what Kool-Aid goes with crow? Because,
hey, Anthony, grape or red? That's it. There's only 2 kinds of Kool-Aids.
Yeah. This is a great. I think he should be coach of the year for what he did with that team. They was hurt all year long.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see it. I could not see it.
That's all right.
Think how strong. Think how strong that division is. You're going to get 3 teams with double-digit wins. I can't
From the
remember. I'm
West.
trying to. Yeah, I can't. even
All
when
three of them already clinched the playoff. All three of them.
Yes, all three, yes.
Yeah.
And the Rams were number 1 seed last week, and now they're number 6. That's how strong that division is.
Yeah, but
Has
I'm
there
telling you,
ever
man,
been a year that any given Sunday has applied like this year?
Yeah,
Never before.
crazy.
Yeah, this year. Yeah,
Like
this year is.
before.
Yeah,
different conversation every week.
Every
You
week.
got
Right?
it.
really.
No.
There's no clear cut Super Bowl winner right now. I mean,
No, it's not.
anybody can win it.
Yeah, but like I told y'all Tuesday, man, I like that 49er team with CMC healthy. I
Oh,
like
yeah,
them.
Right.
They can come out that NFC that's as good as anybody else, man.
They sure
Yeah.
can.
But Bruce, I mean, they are so hurt. I mean, Warner's out. I mean, Bosa's out, and they're still doing it. Like you're doing it with Maris. You know?
Yeah, right. Like you said, man, it got to be the coaching. And this the time when you really show how good you can coach when all your main guys hurt, you know.
Yep.
They got Salah back. Salah's back coaching the defense.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a great defense coordinator. He didn't do a good job head coach, but he was a great defense coordinator.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with my man in Minnesota there. Was with Miami.
But you know what? He was a great coach. He ain't gonna get another job, man, because he got blackballed for calling out the owner.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He should get another spot, but you know, because he's a great defensive coordinator. But he called out the owner. He said the owner told him to throw the game so they can pick it. He ain't. He might as well. He on that Kaepernick. He done.
You know what his greatest revenge is, though? When his defense shuts down a premier offense, he shines like the morning sun. What do? You can't do nothing about it. And if he doesn't get it, he might be able. If Minnesota, okay, don't throw rocks at me. Somehow, if Minnesota manages to get to the Super Bowl next year, he might have a shot at a coaching job somewhere.
Now,
well, it's a double-edged sword.
Now we call out the owner. I don't think so.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're saying, Walt, but at the same time, some people will jump the line because, I mean, if he's going to be good for your organization, I don't care what the other owners say. If I'm an owner and that guy is going to be good for my franchise, I'm taking him.
So y'all, I want y'all to know that we listening to a desperate Minnesota Viking fan.
Yeah,
Listen, hey, Don, let me help you out. We're not going to the playoffs, but you know, we didn't play you guys enough because I would turn around and say, neither are you.
Hey, no,
Forget it.
If we can't go, you can't go. That's our new motto.
Well,
mine is a trouble thing to waste.
Bruce, I love you, Bruce. I want you to know that. When you come to the house, bring a frying pan.
Hey, how many cases of that water did you bring back with you?
Just one.
Drink it slow. It's working too good. Drink it slow.
I don't know, bro. You better not go over there no more. They bombing over there.
Well, you know what? And I know we don't want to get off sports, but that's the Northeast region over there where they were literally murdering Christians up there. The United States stepped in to help the government to quell that storm.
So they say.
That's what they said.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got put out for gasoline, but now they can get back in if they come help the U.S. All right, let's move to sports again. Where we at? Come on, Larry.
Okay, now
I
the
take
Texans.
your word, brother.
Texas is a must win, and they got to play the Chargers. I got to go with the Texans against the Chargers because their defense.
Where are they playing?
I think they're playing. I think Chargers at home.
Yeah. Okay.
It don't matter where they're playing because that Texas defense, every time Herbert is up against a good defense like that, he throw 2 or 3 picks.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm with you, Larry. I'm going with Texas, man.
I got to go with Texas.
And the Chargers aren't all that great at home. Most of their bad losses this year have been at home. They've their best wins have been on the road.
Most of their losses are against great defenses too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like the Texans too. It might be a low scoring, ugly, like 14-7 for the game, but wins at this time of the year. Wins a win.
Yeah, Herbert coming in there and put up 50 points on him.
Not on
Yeah.
Texans. Not on the
Yeah,
Texans.
I'm going with the Chargers, man. Chargers defense is is just a step below the Texans. I'm going with the Chargers.
You going with the Chargers?
Their quarterback is
Don't do
better.
it.
The quarterback is better, and their defense is a step below. But yeah, I'm going with Mac.
Whoa.
Is had a resurgent, man. I thought Mac was washed up, man. He had a resurgent this year.
Pat, you go with the Chargers for what? Coming out of the what? You got
No,
the
No,
win
this
that
game.
game. Win
But
that
this
game.
game.
For this game.
I like the Chargers, but I never know when they're up or down.
Yeah.
Every time I think the Chargers gonna win one, they lose it.
Yeah, I think I'm going with the Chargers too.
Uh-oh.
He's changing his mind.
And Larry, what's your last name? Kendall? Larry Kendall?
Listen, I have not bandwagon jumped yet.
The
Hey,
Texans
Bruce,
ain't got no
I'm
offense.
laying.
They're gonna
I'm
score you about 20
retiring.
points. That's it.
Man, I agree with you, Larry.
Sunday.
I think the Chargers' offense is better than Houston, so I'm going with the Chargers, and their defense is just a little bit below them. Houston got a better defense, but it ain't that much better.
Yeah, well, the
trying to
Chargers,
tell
like I
y'all.
said, I like the Chargers, but I never know when they're gonna win.
They
But,
can't win this game.
When the last time the Texans scored over 20 points?
I actually took Houston, but I got time to change it if I find out anything different.
Don't do it, brother. You a Nick man.
I know it.
Well, what about them Knicks, boy?
You already
The
know
Knicks
what
played
I'm
good
saying.
yesterday, Bruce.
17
Knicks played good
down.
yesterday.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on here now. I almost turned the
already
game
losing.
off, Bruce. I almost turned that game off.
Listen,
Hey, listen,
this is my first time in years. I usually watch football on Christmas, once they started it. I watched all basketball yesterday, man. It was a
Yeah,
great game.
basketball was happening yesterday.
Yeah, man. It was a great
I turned
game.
it off, Ernie. I
Yes, it
turned the
was.
channel, Ernie.
I'm
Did he
telling
just
you.
win yesterday?
I was surprised because I thought Mitchell was gonna come through for them boys, and Mitchell had played a good game though.
Well,
I have
no,
a
He was
question.
trying to show off. Once he started showing off in front of his girl,
there it is. Say that again.
You know what
Say that
turned the
again.
table, Bruce? When they put your boy in there with the rebounds, man. He got every rebound that came off the board. He
Yeah.
turned the game around
he
Mitchell.
did. He did.
for the Knicks. He got
Yeah,
every
right.
rebound that came off the board, man.
Yeah,
Played some pretty good D too.
Yeah, he
I have
played.
a
He turned the whole game around.
Yeah, he did.
Hey,
So Knicks got a chance to win it now?
I don't think
Win
they'll win
what?
it, but
got a chance to win.
They already won their title this year, bro.
Hey,
They got the cup title. They got the cup title.
They got a cup title. They got a
Yeah, they
title.
got their title this year
They
already,
got
man.
their title.
Hey, Bruce, we can't let them talk about our boys like that, man. You hear them talk, we
Hey,
already
man.
got our title.
hey, I tell you
They got the
something
cup
though, man.
title.
They might be right, but I want them to be wrong.
I tell you, it's they're gonna be in it. They're gonna be in it.
They got a
I got
cup.
them in the Eastern Conference
It might
Finals.
not be the NBA Final Cup, but they got a cup.
Yeah, they got a
I
cup.
got the Knicks in the
They got
Eastern
cup.
Conference Finals. For sure.
But you know what? Jalen Brunson is in the conversation of Bernard King. He's 40 point a game away from, breaking his record for that many for Knicks. So,
Oh
But
yeah.
he won't
They're
be
looking pretty
recognized
good.
like Bernard
Absolutely.
King. He wasn't that type of player.
well,
Yeah, but if he get a ring, he will.
I'm sure
If he get a
will.
ring.
There you go.
And how about the Joker last night? 55
Oh,
points,
my God.
15 rebounds, and 15
Oh, my
assists.
points. Wow.
Was
Man.
there anything he
Wait a minute,
could
no,
miss?
Jerry,
Did he miss any
55,
shot?
15 rebounds, and 15 assists.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to work, so I stayed up. I saw that game.
Put his
Did
name
he
on
miss
the
any
MVP.
shot?
Don't
Did
even
the
mess
Joker-
around. Get the MVP ready for him already.
Average
Yeah,
and a triple double, Bruce.
Yeah, what did he go for in his percentage? What did he go for, like 15, 20 for 21 or something like that?
Oh, he was hitting everything, man.
I
It was,
think he missed
Yeah,
three
man.
shots.
Until he went until the overtime. He was 13 for 13 from the foul line, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, dang. Four
Well,
3-pointers.
Who won that? Who won that game in overtime? Who won?
Denver.
Denver.
Minnesota came all the way back when Denver
All the
closed
way
it out.
back.
Yeah, they had a chance.
Because Ant-Man was playing pretty good too now.
Yeah,
Ant-Man
man had
was
was on
40
doing
fire,
his
man. Ant was on
Jamal
So
fire.
was
Murray again.
Randall.
Jamal Murray hit the three. Same thing.
Yeah.
Murray hit the three, put it out of reach.
One little
That's what
thing
made
I
it so
gotta say,
good. They need every one of them 55 points.
They sure
Every
did.
one of them, man. He
Randall's
needs
starting
every
to
one of
wake up now. If you notice, he's really starting to wake up now. I think he finally got it. Oh yeah, this is the NBA. Let me get started. Should have
Yeah.
did that in New York. Anyway, I'm done with that.
Yeah, but
Who
that
should have did
Joker,
that
man,
in New York?
Randall,
Randall.
Randall.
he should have did
But
all.
he had a good year last year. To be honest, he had a good year
He's
last year.
been a beast since he's gone to Minnesota.
Look, he
Yeah,
was
but
gonna do it in New York, and you guys went and got Bronson and messed him all up. That's why he
no, Ant-Man take a lot of pressure off of him.
Hold on a minute, Bruce. I'm gonna help you out with something, there, Don. He
Mhm.
was messed up when they met UConn in the national title game, UConn versus Kentucky. They shut him down, and he ain't been right since. Let's move on.
He was all NBA 2 years in a row in New York, wasn't he?
Right.
He was.
That was his team, and you guys went out and got Bronson and took the
We
team
wanted
from
to
him.
win.
No, but he needed a change. He needed a change of pace.
He did.
Yeah, no doubt. That was a good change for him and Cat. No doubt.
Yeah. Ant-Man took a lot of pressure off of him, man.
Man, oh man, oh man. Well,
What about Houston, man? Wow. Them young boys is tough.
Yes, sir.
Yes, they are.
Athletes, man. Wow.
I don't know.
And Kevin Durant fitting right in there with him too.
Oh
He
yeah.
But we told you that, Don. Yeah. They needed a professional scorer. That's what he is.
Yeah,
You know?
he fit right in there with him.
And
They got no
Brooks,
point guard, but that kid was his Reed, whatever his name is.
Uh-huh.
The Caucasian kid. Man, he can shoot the lights out, man.
yeah, but Brooks fitting right in with Phoenix too.
Okay, before we
Yeah.
get off the subject, can we say anything good about the Lakers?
No.
0-3.
They can't listen, Don. They
Jerry, what
they're in
about
the
the
same
Lakers?
boat, Don. They still Luka. That's why I was saying
Yeah.
he can score with anybody. He can't stop nobody.
They
He
lost
can't
by over
stop
20
a soul.
points.
He cannot stop a soul, man.
And
Yo, they
Reed-
look him up. Like who Luka Garden? We going at him, man.
Well, LeBron
Yeah.
James fit in the category too. He can't stop nobody
Yeah,
no
no,
more either.
LeBron. This should be his last year, man. They don't even focus him no more. I mean, I seen Luka have the ball. LeBron was on the side, wide open. He just threw it to the other side. I was like, I ain't never seen that before. They don't even look at him.
Yeah, but it's really showing. It's really showing now where it's time for him to go. This first
Yeah, this
time.
is the first year
Really
really
strong.
that it's like, okay, yeah, it's time for him. Time for him to go.
And Austin Reeves ain't playing no defense either.
No,
No,
but that
he
was it
don't.
last year, Bruce, against the Timberwolves. Whoever Luka and Austin Reeves was guarding, that's your isolation is on them, and that's why I said they won't win nothing.
Right.
Gabe Vincent being the new Anthony Davis. Every time I see him, he got street clothes on. I mean, like, what the heck?
All right, wait, hold on. I gotta ask a question. So, Jerry, where you think the Lakers are gonna be come playoff time?
Oh, they're not gonna do
Or
nothing.
they gonna be on the floor?
Not gonna do anything, man.
They might come visit you and have some popcorn.
They ain't got no defense. They ain't got
No,
no
they play
defense.
no
man.
defense. Oh my God! And you
Hey,
got all the young teams out there. I mean,
I
San
just want you
Antonio.
to know-
If they ain't in it this year, they're gonna be a force to reckon with.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I mean,
San
Capitals
Antonio,
playing
man.
good.
Yeah.
When Fox is a great pickup. He ain't
Yes,
got no
sir.
fear, and he scores from the outside. He can handle the rock. I mean, they look good.
Yeah, they're gonna
San
be
Antonio-
problems, man. They're gonna
San
definitely be
Antonio is the
problems.
most. San Antonio
Well, I
is the
know
most.
one thing for sure: the
entertaining
Thunder
watch
are
in
not
the
going to
league
want to
right
meet
now.
San Antonio. That's
No,
for
the
sure.
Thunder don't want no part. They
don't
went
want
from
no part.
the Thunder went from challenging to have the best record in NBA history to lost what three in a row to San Antonio.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
They don't want no parts of that.
So, Pastor, who's the best team in the NBA?
Man, I'll tell you, man, I don't know, but it's out west, whoever it is.
Yeah.
And they got so many good teams out there. I still think OKC is because
Even
it's
after
the
losing
matchup.
to San Antonio 3 in a
Yeah,
row.
but listen, but it's the matchup, Kendall. That's that matchup. It's just like I thought year before last that even though the Lakers were far down, they could beat OKC because OKC didn't have anyone to match up with LeBron. He would just bully them. It's all about the matchups. You know, it's like Golden State. They don't got nobody to stop Steph, but they can't beat those young kids, but they can beat them. You know, so I just think San Antonio's a matchup nightmare.
They had a clip,
and they got the other kid from I'm sorry, Bishop. The other kid from that came from Boston. Their backup center now. Now they got relief. They got another guy that go up against Hartenstein.
Yeah.
So they got perfect
what's the
matchup.
name? Yeah.
I'm gonna agree. I'll agree with the OKC deal, but up and coming and looking better and better every time I see them. Two teams you already mentioned, and one you mentioned, Bruce, the Spurs and the Rockets. Man, those two teams interest me. Those two teams really interest
but check it out. You can't. Please, y'all don't take Denver out of it. Denver
No,
playing
no,
so
no, no.
good.
No, Denver's
Yeah,
right
check
there.
it
As
out.
long as they got Joker, they got a chance, man.
Yeah, but Denver playing so good, people don't even realize that Gordon hadn't even played the last 3 or 4 games.
They're sneaking,
You know
man.
what I mean?
Yeah.
They're getting it done
And
under
Gordon
the
was a
radar.
big part of that team, man.
Yeah.
But
I think
Denver gets
I think
done under
Anthony,
the radar. But I mean, all right.
Mhm.
So maybe I shouldn't talk about sensationalism. I mentioned the Rockets and I mentioned the Spurs. Man, they just seem. I'm proud of both teams because
Yeah.
got people over there I like. But I kind of think that the Rockets are going to make the most noise this year, followed by the Spurs. So let's wait and see what happens because they needed
Yeah.
leadership, and when Durant came, that's what they needed, that leadership. So let's wait and see what happens.
Yeah, but
think-
like everybody was saying though, man, that West is tough for them.
Wild,
Yeah,
Wild
that
West.
West.
That's what I call it.
I think
Look at
Murray-
Portland. You don't even talk about Portland, and they was the first one to beat OKC, and they got a young team too, man.
Yeah.
And like I was telling them guys Tuesday, Walt, people underestimate Brooks' value to a team.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's an enforcer.
He's a pain in the butt. But when he left Memphis ain't been nothing since he left.
Yeah.
He left Houston. Houston ain't really been nothing until they really got on track. You know what I mean? And Durant couldn't help Phoenix, but Brooks went to Phoenix. Now Phoenix is playing good.
Yeah.
They had
You know what I mean?
I didn't see that coming at all.
And he's scoring points too. That's the scary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all. Phoenix
No, me either, Don.
Yeah. The one other thing I was saying, I think Murray I think Murray with the Nuggets is one of the most underrated players in the league. I think if he was
Never an all-star either.
But that's why I remember Doc asked that question a couple of sessions ago. That he thought was Murray a superstar? Yeah, he is, man. He's money. I mean, he don't get like you say he's underrated, but him and Joker is probably one of the best duels in the NBA. Yeah,
I remember 3 years ago, Jerry was getting on me because I said he was a superstar. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember the conversation. That's why I brought it up.
Murray from
Okay, all right. Then what kind of superstar you make him? Is he up there with Kevin Durant and them?
I would say so. He's as valuable to that team as Kevin Durant is to theirs. He's Joker's sidekick.
But you can't say that, Bruce, because if you say right now, is Murray, first ballot Hall of Famer? Well, in the NBA, everybody going to Hall of Fame, so I don't know. It's a different,
Right.
you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a different. That ain't like football. But when they're in the same tier, he's not like because Kevin Durant's an all-time great. I mean, if he didn't get hurt, and lose those 2 years, he probably would be the all-time scoring leader in the NBA history. Because he was on the trajectory there.
Mary is still young, and Mary got a ring already too now.
But Bruce,
You know what I mean?
when we talk about superstars, we can't throw that name around so easy either now.
Yeah, but he's a superstar. In my judgment, anytime a man is consistent scoring like he is, and he's just as important to that team as Joker is. That's what makes him a superstar.
No, he's not no superstar there because he's not just as important to that team as the Joker.
Yes, he is.
Murray could be replaced, but the Joker can't be replaced.
No, he can't be replaced.
Right.
Yeah, Murray could be replaced.
I think the Joker needs Murray.
You better believe he need Murray.
He needs
I believe
Murray
the
because
Joker
that's all he
needs
got.
Murray.
If he had somebody else, he might not need him.
Go ahead.
Who else you got? Name his
I think what Pippen was to Jordan, I think that's what Murray is to Joker.
That's what I'm thinking. Exactly.
And I ain't making Murray no Pittman either. He's not as good as Pittman.
No, we didn't say that.
I'm not making him no Pittman. He got no defense like Pittman had. He don't.
No, he don't got the defense.
Like
Murray ain't got much of a
I'm
defense.
not putting him in that category.
No, Don, he don't got the defense that Pittman had, but he got better offense than Pittman.
He got much
I wouldn't even say he got better offense. I don't.
Let's
go disagree.
Definitely got better
Pittman
offense.
had great offense. He just didn't get credit for it because of Michael Jordan.
Sure he did. He had enough credit when he went to Portland. What'd he do? Michael Jordan wasn't over there.
He was washed up by then.
You ain't even
Just like Jordan was washed up when he left.
Go back to his
When
last
Jordan
season
left
with
the
the
Bulls,
Bulls.
he was washed
Start right
up
there.
Pittman.
And then let me throw you one more up there since you're talking about it, Don. Let's go back to the playoff game. I'm trying to remember who the Bulls were playing when Jackson put the ball in Kukoc's hands and not Pittman's hands. He
What's
went
the
to
next?
he grabbed his lollipop and went to the end of the bench. Oh no, they ain't giving me the ball.
Look, he had every right to do that because he was actually the star of that
Come
team.
on.
He was look,
That
after
whole game,
Jordan left, who team was it supposed to be? It supposed to be Pittman team.
it's supposed to be
And
Pippen's
Jackson-
team, but it turned out to be
Jackson
Kukoč's
dogged him out.
team.
That's what happened.
No,
Yeah, but
it's
the worst
supposed to
thing,
be Pippen's
They
team, but it
wouldn't
turned
have
out to
been
be
there if it wasn't
Kukoč's
for
team.
Pittman, first of all.
the worst thing that happened for Pippen, that shot went in.
Yep.
Yeah.
You ain't right, Bruce.
Phil was wrong for that. Phil was wrong.
Yeah,
Huh?
but he'd
He
have been
should have
all
let
right.
Scotty take that shot.
Well, hold up, but that's just as bad. I know it's a whole different stuff, but what about when the Bears got there and won the title, and you got Walter Payton, and he don't even get a touchdown,
Yeah.
and they give the ball to refrigerator Perry.
Yeah.
I mean, now that's totally
Exactly.
disrespect. You know why? Because they
was
figured, we'll get back
bad.
here again, and he never got back.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't let Walter Payton get a touchdown,
Yeah, no,
Come
I
and you
Come
don't
on
give it to
now.
refrigerator Perry? A gimmick?
totally agree.
Come on now.
Totally agree. Totally agree. But what I'm saying, when we use that word superstar, we got to remember, man. You know, I can see you got all stars, you got superstars, and you got like mega stars, like LeBron, KD, them guys and Steph are mega stars.
Those are mega stars, exactly.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
call Mary a superstar. We didn't call him a megastar.
He just a star.
He a superstar, but put him in the
He's
small
just
star
a star.
category.
That's all he
He a
is.
small star.
For the way the league is now, he's one of the superstars in the league right now.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see.
You know what I mean?
right?
We already
Let's see
seen it.
what-
We
let's see
already
what-
seen it.
All right,
They
he
already
got one
got one
ring. Let's see
title.
what else
He
happens.
ain't got
Let's see what
nothing else
happens
to
this
prove.
year. Let's see
He
what
ain't got
happens
nothing
this
else
year.
to prove.
One
No,
ring.
Bruce,
I think he got a
Bruce,
little bit more to prove than one ring.
Right, Bruce. I'm not saying that he's not an all-star. He's not a great player. But when you start saying superstars, to me, and I mean, I look at guys like Tim
Okay, Jerry,
Duncan,
come back to it.
them guys are superstars. Like even Jalen Brunson. I mean, I'll make him.
You don't think that Mary's in the same class as a Jalen Brunson?
No,
Come on,
Yes,
man.
he
You
is.
got to be kidding.
I'm not being kidding. What you mean? No.
I mean, well, everybody got their opinion, but you're not gonna change mine. I feel like he's right up there with them
I'm
guys.
not trying to change yours. I do
You know
ask
what I
you a
mean?
question. Murray is a great player. I'm not saying he's not
No,
great.
he's in that superstar mode.
Okay.
He's important to that team. If you think they can replace him, who will you replace him with?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't know.
I don't know. I
That's
can
the
go
whole
around that
thing.
league and find
He's
a whole
great
lot
for
of
that
guys
team,
that play
Jerry.
Murray.
He's great for that team. I think they made the great comparison. He's like Pippen to Jordan. Is Murray Joker is that same thing? You know, because
Yeah.
Gordon, Flash Gordon is just as good. I mean, Gordon is just as
Yeah.
important to that team, man. You know, and he's been out.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Well. First of all, how many points you said the Joker had last night, Kendall?
55.
55, yeah.
And I
55.
think Mary
15 rebounds and 15 assists. First NBA player in history to have those stats.
How many points you said? But
they had 80-something points between the two of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
80-something points between the two of them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying that Murray's not a great player. I never said that.
I'm saying he's in the superstar mode. You don't score 40 and 35 consistently like that and not in that superstar talk in the NBA. Everybody don't do that.
Well, I'm telling you like this, he's messing up a lot of chalkboards because now they got to not only plan for the Joker, they got to plan for Murray. And when Gordon is on the court and healthy, that's a triple threat right there all by itself.
They've always had to play for him. Remember when they was in the bubble when him and Spider had that shootout? That's way back. Murray been good for a minute. You know, they both scored like 50. You know,
So Bruce, is Murray in the same category with Giannis and the Joker and all them?
Yeah, but see,
yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, but listen
not
what I'm
Joker.
saying.
Ain't nobody's in the Joker category right now.
In that same stratosphere with Giannis.
Yeah, but listen, Jerry. Listen, Jerry, for a minute.
Listen.
You got to compare him with the guards. You can't compare him with all the centers. You got to compare him with the superstar guards that you considering.
He ain't no Magic. He ain't no Magic.
No,
Magic man.
Magic's all-time great, man. We didn't say that.
Come on, man. Y'all guys, y'all gonna go all the way out of this league and go all the way back to Magic.
Talking about all-time great.
Prove this man is a
No, I'm not talking
You
about.
got to do that to prove this man is a superstar.
Lie brought up Magic. Forget Magic. I'm
Yeah,
talking
but I'm
about
saying, Jerry.
I
Yeah, but listen.
ask you a question. Would you
Yeah,
put
but
him
let
in
me
the
ask you
same
this. What
category?
guards? You can't compare him with Giannis and Joker.
Why not? Well,
He's a
Giannis-
shooting
Giannis-
guard. So you don't consider no guards in the NBA superstars. That what you're saying?
I would say SGA is one. I'll say he's one. I'll say
Steph Curry is the
Anthony
megastar.
Edwards is one. I'll say Anthony
Steph
Edwards
Curry's
is
a
one.
mega.
I'll say Anthony Edwards is a superstar. I'll say SGA.
And you don't think Mary is in the same category as Amp?
No.
No.
Come
No,
on, man.
no,
Y'all
no,
got
he
to be
can't do none of
kidding.
that.
No.
He can't do
Y'all
none
got
of
to be
that.
kidding.
No.
Only thing Anthony Edwards doing better is tearing the rim down. That's all.
He-
When you
he-
talking
he-
about shooting, Mary can shoot with the best of any guard in the NBA.
Come on, man.
Murray don't play no defense. He don't play no
He's
defense.
not a great guard, Bruce.
How much defense does Brunson play?
Bruce.
How much defense does Carey play?
I couldn't even answer that. You see, I sat quiet. Brunson,
Y'all wanna move the goalpost on Mary and start talking about centers.
Bruce,
and
I'm not
power
saying
forwards.
that Murray's not a great player. He is. But what I'm saying,
I'm
you got
saying,
certain-
name
you
me
got-
the superstars in the league.
all-stars, you got all-stars and you got superstars. Then you got megastars. As far as I'm concerned, he's an all-star. I'm gonna put him in the superstar
Yeah,
category.
well, that's good. I mean, you got the right to do that. I mean, we can't argue with that. But I put him in the superstar category.
I would too. I would too.
Let me go. I'll be right back.
All right now.
All right, go on, Larry, to the next question. I guess
There
we
you
got
go.
that settled.
I ain't got no more questions.
Early, of
I ain't
course.
got no more topics.
All right, any more basketball stuff, Kendall? Hey,
Well,
let's
we
talk
got a
about
bunch
Jake
of-
Paul, man. Who watched Jake Paul? Let's talk about Jake Paul, folks.
Oh my God, yeah. We got a broken jaw.
Go ahead,
mean-
Kendall. That's your thing.
he finally done got what he deserved.
Yeah.
Let me ask
He went up
Let me
against
ask
a
you
real
something,
boxer.
when you talk about it, that one lucky shot that Jake Paul got, you think that was like stinging the bee for a split
Oh
second?
yeah.
I mean,
Pissed him
I
off.
didn't get that one lucky shot. I watched it on YouTube. I didn't watch
Yeah.
the live fight.
Yeah,
I still get that one lucky punch, and from that point on, it was all downhill.
man, he beat Jake Paul down, boy.
And Mike Tyson
he
wants a
should've beat him
rematch
worse.
this time. No, no holds barred.
So what I'm wondering now, Will Jake Paul pick on any more real professional fighters?
He
I
ain't
doubt
great.
Has been anymore. When he come out try to pick on any more champions?
He was in a real fight for once. For once.
Y'all see the
thought-
X-ray for his
Hey.
jaw?
And if you guys saw the fight, he thought he could do the Mayweather. He
Yeah.
thought he could run around the ring
Uh-huh.
and not
He
get
got
hit and get a few little licks in there and keep on running.
Hey, Don, he may weather this punch, but he may not weather the next punch. That's
Oh,
how-
yeah.
He couldn't weather the storm. That's what it was.
So since we got Anthony, you one of the legends. Did you see it? Let's get your analysis there.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just glad somebody finally just shut him up more than anything.
Yeah.
More than
Yeah.
anything else. It had to happen. It had to happen sooner or later. It was the fact and remember, this was after the other guy he was going to fight was he got hurt or what have you. So he had no way. He had no way of getting out. He couldn't get out of it this time.
One of them short
yeah.
notices.
Yeah.
Exactly. Short notice and a short hook.
His head was getting big, man. He was starting to think he was a real boxer.
Oh yeah, his head was getting real
hey,
big, man. He needed
Kendall.
this one.
Yes.
If I thought I could get a payday out of it, I'd fight Jake Paul. May not
I
last
know.
a half
I
round.
know.
I put my money on you too, brother.
Yeah, man. It can be done.
Yeah. I'll be in the corner praying, Lord, just don't let my face go left, please. My head
That's
already
why my
knocked
money
back.
on you.
Hey, I don't want a dent in my head, Jesus.
Yeah, well, he ended up with a broken jaw.
Mm-hmm. It's
Anthony
ironic,
Joshua.
it's ironic that happened the week after Terrence Crawford, who was arguably the best pound for pound fighter in the world, wound up
I agree
retiring.
with that.
I hope, you know what? I hope for selfish reasons he does come back, because he's still relatively young, and he's still to me could I would love to still would love to see him fight some more, but you know, I respect the decision. You respect the decision.
Yeah. Heck, why won't he challenge Roy Jones? I'd like to see that too. Jake Paul.
Roy Jones finished too, man.
He's finished.
Yeah.
That's who Jake Paul liked to beat up on, all the guys that's finished. He got one guy that was still healthy and got belts. He couldn't hang.
Right.
You got to call the EMS and have them standing at ringside. Never mind by ringside, at ringside. Yeah,
who was that Roy Jones fought a few years back in there? And both of them were overweight.
Tyson.
No,
remember he came in.
Yeah, he was finished then, man.
He was actually bigger than he actually weighed more than Tyson for the fight. It wasn't pretty at all.
No, that wasn't pretty at all, man.
Now, hey, y'all heard Tyson came out and said he could have beat Jake Paul, but Jake Paul put out all those rules. I believe that.
$10 million.
I said Tyson already said he wants a rematch with him, no holds barred.
Yeah, right. What he said, no body shots and all that?
Yeah, he did put a lot of rules out for Mike Tyson. He forgot to do that for the last fight he had.
Mike need to leave it alone. Mike need to leave it alone, all right? Please.
Yeah, right.
Leave it alone, Mike.
I don't know. I still think
Mike would beat him still.
Jake Paul. Jake Paul did put out some real rules, like he couldn't do this and he couldn't do that.
Yeah, because he
Paul did put that out there.
Block off.
And Mike Tyson, a real fighter, he couldn't go by those rules and win.
It was like the
Mike
old
Tyson,
Bugs Bunny.
One thing I will tell you, if he fought Jake Paul at full strength and able to do what he did, he got that, I call it the shake and bake move, when he do something like this and then suddenly that right comes over. We would have picked Jake Paul up in row 67, seat 12 somewhere. All right, Jerry, it's in your hands, bro.
No, I mean, you guys having the ball. Unless
we always having the ball.
Yeah.
No, and I want to get back with this thing before I left. I opened the door for my wife. But Bruce, give me your definition of a superstar, though. Give me your definition.
A man that does like a deck of cards, he to be dealt with.
Okay. Give me your definition of an all-star then. Well, who's an all-star?
They got all-stars. They got guys like
then you got megastars. Give me the all-star, the superstar, and the megastar.
Let me give you the reason. Let me give you the reason that I'm calling Mary a superstar.
Okay.
Because ever since they won that title, even the year before, I think the bubble.
Yep.
Mary showed his worth. He showed he had his coming out party then, and he's been tough. He's right up there with the best of them. Going to the hole, shooting that jumper. Only thing he's not doing is jumping all over the rim like Ant-Man and them. Anything else you want from your shooting guard, he'll give it to you. Plus, he got a ring on his finger. If it wasn't for him, they wouldn't have no ring. Even with Joker, they wouldn't have that ring without Mary.
Okay, I'll go along with that. All right, so then tell me who's the all-star then? What is definitely an all-star then?
I mean, they got guys like, I said Donovan Mitchell.
Okay.
But he's right on the verge of becoming a superstar.
He's all-star right now then.
He's all-star right now.
Austin Reeves, throw him in there.
I mean, Austin Reeves, he's playing all-star ball this year. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right.
He's not playing no defense, but he's playing all-star ball.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not easy to average 30 points, in the NBA, man. It ain't that easy.
I got you.
Bruce, I got a question. You think that Murray is better than Spider Mitchell?
No.
No.
I mean,
no. No.
Play a different game. I put Spotty Mitchell in there with like an Ant Edwards because them guys are flying.
Yeah, Spider's better than Murray.
You know what I mean? I would say so. But I still
I say that because Spider can carry the whole team. Murray can't carry Denver without Joker.
No, he couldn't.
but Spot
Jerry
ain't winning
Jones
nothing.
out.
Spot
Go
ain't
ahead.
winning nothing with Mobley and them boys.
So you
He
guys
doing
compare
his
them to
thing.
Scottie Pippen. You got to remember, Scottie Pippen got dogged too when he was playing with Michael. He wasn't a happy camper when it was all said and done. He wasn't a superstar like you said. Phil Jackson dogged him and put him on the bench on a big shot. So it's almost like
He
you
put
can't even
himself
say
on the
Scottie's
bench.
a superstar. He sure ain't no mega star.
No,
Well,
Scott
Scotty is.
put
He's,
himself on the bench with that
listen,
shot.
Scotty was one of them guys that was standing up there at the 75-year, the greatest all of 75 years. So Scotty's a superstar.
Better believe it.
But
Well,
not a
gentlemen,
mega
I have to
star.
get ready to go.
Me too, bro.
Hey,
All right,
listen,
brother.
that piano you got there, Kendall, mail it to me, man.
I
No,
can't
I
before
already
you go.
got
Close out the prayer before you go there,
I
bro.
throw that in there.
All right.
I
Well,
like
I'd like to say, Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, I thank you, Father, for being a part of WJRJ by way of CAMI TV, and also to further answer the question about Jerry Green Showcase, which will be another one in March. I am so grateful that we're part of that. I thank you for the responsibility that you've given us to worship you, honor you, and praise you through sports, and to talk about the gospel to make it fun. I pray, Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we draw more near to you so we can crowd heaven. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
Man.
All right, you guys. We'll be back on Tuesday then. All right.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
Okay.
All right.